A salaried job paying $10,000 a month, it's not the same as a solopreneur making $10,000 a month. People keep mixing those two things like they are interchangeable. They are not, because one is a paycheck with a system behind it, and the other is revenue that you have to create from scratch. And if you've ever heard anyone on the internet tell you, hey, to make $10,000 a month, all you have to do is DM 500 people, send a few videos, boom, $10,000 a month. That's not business advice. That's job hunting advice that is dressed up as entrepreneurship. Today, I'm going to break down the difference with real math on paper in plain language, no buzzwords, no fluff, just what it really takes. By the end, you're going to know two things: why easy $10,000 a month content is sometimes misleading, and a calmer and smarter way to build up to $10,000 without DMing your life away. Okay? Because a 10K job, a 10K a month job is extremely different from a $10,000 month for a solopreneur. And here's why this hit a nerve for me as an immigrant, because when you come to America, you hear one message on repeat: work hard, you're going to make it. Then you do work hard, you do the school, you do the accent adjustments for some people, and you do the prove yourself twice thing, or even three times thing. Then you get online and you're trying to build something for yourself, for your family. And now people are selling a fantasy that sounds like the American dream. Fast forward, they say just DM people, just send videos, or just close clients. Just hit that 10K month, they tell you. That word just that they keep using is always the questionable part, because what they're really describing is a numbers game. And numbers games, they have a cost. And that cost is time, it's energy, it's rejection, and it's consistency. We're going to count the cost today. I'm not doing that to discourage you. I'm doing that to open your eyes and to free you, so that when you decide to do it, you are well aware of the effort that's going to be required from you. Because job money is guaranteed money. As long as you have the job, it's guaranteed money. But business money, it's money that you have to create. Job money, you have one boss, one pipeline, one approval. And then your pay shows up because the company already has demand. That's a very key distinction when you go and you work for someone else. On the contrary, business money, you need people's attention, you need people's trust, you need demand, and you need delivery. You also need a process. And you have to be able to handle no without wanting to quit, without crumbling, or without wanting to burn it all down. The other thing you need is cash flow, and you need cash flow that you can repeat. If someone says to you, I make $10,000 a month, your first question should be, do you mean salary or do you mean revenue? Your second question should be, do you mean net after you've paid everything, or do you mean your overall revenue? Because salary and revenue, they are not the same conversation at all. So now we're going to do the DM 500 people math. The claim is that if you DM 500 people, the goal is to make 10K. And you've seen this claim in different forms: DM 100 people a day, or send 20 videos. or close 5 clients, or just get 10 people at $1,000. Listen, it's not that money isn't possible. It's that they skip the middle part. What happens from the beginning until the end? The middle part, this is where most people burn out. All right, so let's use some realistic number to demonstrate that. If you are going to send 500 DMs, you have to keep track of open rate. You have to keep track of reply rate. You have to keep track of call or convo rate. How many people you actually get on a Zoom call, and your buy rate. How many people buy? I'm going to be very generous, and let's just assume that you send 500 DMs and you have a 60% open rate. That means 300 people opened. Okay? Now, out of the 300 people that open, I'm going to be extremely generous again and say that your reply rate is 10%. So you have 30 replies. Okay? Now, the replies, they split. Some people just say thanks. Some reply maybe. Some just tell you they're not interested, and some people are going to ghost you. Let's say now that you get on the phone with 10 people. You end up having 10 real conversations. So out of the 30 replies, you get on a Zoom call with 10 people. And out of the 10 people, let's just assume that 20% they buy from you. 10 people, 20% buy. That means you have 2 buyers. If you're selling a $2,000 package, you have a $2,000 offer, and 2 people buy, your 2 buyers times your $2K offer, you make $4,000. So your 500 DMs yield $4,000. That is not 10K. With this math, in order for you to hit 10K with a $2,000 offer, you actually need 5 buyers. You're no longer looking at 500 DMs. You're looking at something closer to 1,200 to 2,500 DM. You have to send DMs to between 1,200 to 2,500 people, depending on your audience warmth and skill. This is why people feel like they're working all day and they're still not making money, because they're doing raw outreach with no system. All right. Now, let's convert that 1,500 DM into daily workload. So let's assume that you're going to DM 1,500 people in 30 days, and your goal is to make 10K. If you're going to DM 1,500 people in 30 days, that will be 1,500 divided by 30 days. You have to actually do 50 DMs per day. That's 50. You have to do 50 DMs every day while staying upbeat, while handling rejection, while staying consistent, and while you're running your life at the same time. That is not easy, and that's a full-time job. And I want to be clear, outreach do work. But what I'm attacking here is that it's not quick and simple. Now let's compare when a person says, I make $10,000 a month. If it's salary, this usually means that they got hired, they do the job, they get paid, and that job, that's a key part. Their job already has customers. They get a salary of $10,000 a month. To get that, you might apply to 50 jobs. You will do interview a few times, and all you need is one yes. One yes for a salary job. Done. But in your business, to get $10,000 a month, you need buyers every single month. You need marketing every single month. You need delivery every single month. And you need a system that repeats. This is exactly why $10,000 a month is not just one goal. It's two different games that we're talking about. And the rules for salary $10,000 a month and business $10,000 a month as a solopreneur, they are not the same rules. And this is the part where I'm not even mad at anybody who are making those claims, because they're describing a route that can work for getting hired. Let's say if you make a video pitch to a potential employer, they can absolutely give you the role, because we're living in a world where companies, they want personality and they want proof. That's a job strategy. That is not a business strategy. That's not business freedom. And a job pays you for output. A business pays you for outcomes plus demand. DMing 500 people, it's missing audience building, positioning, offer clarity. It's missing proof. It's missing a sales process. It's missing retention. It's missing referrals. It's missing rejection. These are all the things that happens in between when you're running your own business to make that $10,000 a month. So they tell you, hey, DM 500 people, and then they go straight to sell. Everything that's in between is skipped. Then people blame themselves when this doesn't work. Now let me show you a different path to that same 10K, a calmer path, a ladder. Let's say you have an easy start ladder. And level 1, you start with a small paid offer, what I call a snackable intro offer, an SIO, snackable intro offer. And this is a $97 offer. This is where I'm different. Most people, they try to jump straight to 2K or a 5K or 10K offers, but they're trying to do that with no proof, no momentum, and no warm audience. That's like walking into the gym for the first time and you're trying to deadlift 300 pounds. A $97 offer is lightweight, and it trains your muscles on how to sell, how to explain value, how to handle objections, and how to deliver results. Also, how to build testimonials. Now we're going to do a quick math. Let's say 20 people, they buy your $97 product. That's $1,940. That's almost $2,000 without begging, without doing 50 DMs a day, and without needing someone to trust you with $2,000 on day one. You don't need someone to buy something for $2,000 on day one from you. Now, level 2 is your mid offer. On level 2, your mid offer, we're going to price it at $497. That's where you take the same outcome that you have on the night with the $97 snackable intro offer, You deepen it, you package it, and you provide support for it. Let's say 10 people, they buy your $497 offer. That's $4,970. Now, on level 3, you're going to have a premium offer. In your premium offer, you're going to price it at $2,000. Now, premium makes sense because you already have proof, you have a process, you build confidence from your $97 offer and your $497 offer, and your audience is warmer. Out of the audience that you built from your $97 product and your $497 product, all you need is 5 people from your warm audience to buy your $2,000 offer. So 5 people times $2,000, you make your $10,000. But you actually make more than $10,000 because you made $1,940 from your $97 offer. So let's add that. You made $4,970 from your $497 offer. Now, with the ladder system, you actually made, let me do the math, you made $16,910. $10K month now becomes realistic when it's built on a ladder, not a leap. If you're watching this and you're thinking, but I still want it fast, I get it. I get it. A lot of us, we want fast because we're just tired. We're tired of survival. We're tired of being underestimated. We're tired of being the one who has to figure things out with absolutely no blueprint. That's why easy money content, they spread. And it's not because people are lazy. It's because people are desperate for relief. And that ladder, this is me offering you relief that's real, not a fantasy relief, a system relief. And here's the takeaway. If someone tells you $10,000 a month is easy, ask, and I keep repeating that, I know, ask, is it salary or revenue? If it's salary, cool. That's just one path. If it's revenue, then it's business. These are different rules. Because business freedom, it's not built by DMing stranger until your soul leaves your body. It's built with one clear offer. It's built with one simple way to sell it. It's built with one repeatable process. It's built with consistent repetition. Okay? Building a ladder is greater than taking a leap from 0 to 2,000 to 10,000. Okay? Having a simple ladder breakdown. You don't need fancy funnel. You just need a clean starting point. Most people, they don't need more motivation. They need a plan that doesn't exhaust them, a plan that doesn't cause them to burn out. That's basically what this is. A plan that takes time, but it doesn't cause burnout. And the beauty in the ladder is that when you start off with a snackable intro offer at $97, you're doing one-on-one with people, you're getting real feedback. And that feedback, that's what's going to give you the data you need to create your $497 product. and you keep gathering more data to create a $2,000 offer that you know by the time you create it that people need. So you're not guessing anymore. You don't have to take a leap. You already have a warm audience. You will already have at least 5 people ready to take you on that offer. And with that, my name is Webley. I am on this consistency journey to post on YouTube for 100 consecutive days. If you are on this consistency journey with me, thank you for watching another episode. This is episode 36. And if you are watching me for the first time, hit subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for day 37.